What is up, everyone? It's your man, Busy Braun. Let's have a moment of silence. Alright. Nah, for real, though. We're here to talk about the rise of Skywalker. Sorry if I'm not 100% good with my words. I don't plan on editing this too much, only because it's 4:25 and I want to make sure I get this up. I'll probably end up fixing some stuff, but like I said, it's 4:25 in the morning, so I want to make sure I get this review up. Uh, All right, so this movie was phenomenal. Like no flaws. Can't even say it with a straight face. But yeah, there was some stuff that a lot of the movie. I mean, there was some good moments. There was some bad moments. Ray died. Ray's back. Kylo Ren basically died. Now he's back. Leia died, and Leia is sadly gone. And I don't even mean that as a joke as well. It's just kind of a little frustrating. Shit, spoilers. Yeah, I should have probably said that, right? I'm not planning on. You know what? I'll put it in the title. But yes, so Princess Leia. So when Rey and Kylo Ren were fighting, so she kind of took his ass out. But when that happened, you see Leia kind of, because Leia was in touch with Kylo. They were like communicating through the Force. So it was a whole situation through that. But then as he's distracted, you see Rey pull out with his own lightsaber, and kind of kebabbed him. And while that happened, Leia, well, she passed. And later on, we end up seeing more of that, where, and I'm pretty sure this is, I don't know, I'm pretty sure she becomes a Force Ghost or some crap like that. I don't know. I honestly could not comprehend with the movie was very fast paced, which I'm usually okay with. But I'm not trying to say they could have spread it out into more than one movie, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of things were really, really forced. I mean, the movie in the beginning was not too bad. Of course, it had its moments, but then towards the end, man, like they did us stepped on ice, and it did not work out. Like it really went to shit after that. Like it did not go well after that. It did not seem. One of the most cringiest moments, I believe, was when Kylo Ren and Rey, locked lips. So of course, it, you know, I mean, it was just very weird, I feel like a lot of people had the same. I don't know why I'm really hesitant to make this review, because I feel like I'm gonna get some hate on this, and I know that, but I feel like I'm gonna have more people backing me up than I'm gonna have hate, because Star Wars is a franchise I adore. So like basically the whole movie, I'm just, oh yeah, let's go. But then I had my brother over here who is like, he loves movies. He's not stupid, so when a movie's bad, he knows when it's bad. And as much of he's maybe a little bigger of more of a Star Wars fan than I am, and he, throughout the whole film, Deadass was at the point where he was about to fall asleep, because he was not feeling it one bit. There was some moments, of course, but then there was also moments that kind of just took the magic out of Star Wars, and he just wasn't feeling it. Like, he Deadass ranted at the end of it. It was not great. He was not feeling it. What did not help was the moment that they had at the end. I feel like they also had a lot of cheesy one-liners throughout this movie, which, maybe it's just me that's feeling it, but, again, no. It was just, I don't know, there was some points where I just looked and I was like, dude, come on, like, come on, like, and I really loved the movie, but then hearing everyone around me, this is literally the first movie, like, people dead-ass clapped at, I'm trying to think of the worst movie I've ever been to. Well, every movie I've been to, there's always been that one person, that the like relaxed type of person, but nobody. The credits hit, people left, there was like a vape commercial in the beginning, which deadass got more attention than the whole movie did. And again, I'm sitting here and I was enjoying a lot of it. Seeing Lando return gassed me up. Seeing the person in the mask, who right away I knew was Lando, that got me going. I went nuts. Of course, this movie was literally supposed to be like a love letter to the fans, and I feel like they did a decent job with certain aspects, but then it just, I don't know if they tried too hard. I don't know what the case was. It did not feel like an ending to me. as much as it should have, because I mean, the first like beginning of the movie they were like doing send offs and stuff, and I feel like it was of course they were coming to that end. I don't know. I feel like they could have found a lot better ways to end this trilogy instead of taking up half the movie to talk about. I really don't even know how to explain these things, man. So, I mean, right now I'm babbling. Hopefully, you guys are cool with this. I mean, hopefully, you understand my point and why I'm a little upset. And hopefully, you guys can comment. Tell me your favorite part. Tell me your least favorite part. And I will talk to you about that. Because, I mean, right now, my head is not in the best space. So, of course, I'm not I'm thinking more negative than positive, which is not great, but it's just how things are. So again, I am trying to like get this shit all throughout my head because I'm going all over the place right now. I mean, one thing that got me excited, we got to see some Ewoks, which I mean wasn't bad. I mean, a good 2 seconds, but still it was good. We got to see more of Poe and learn a little bit about his past. I mean, maybe that will help us out in future movies. No, no, it won't. But we got to learn a little more about him, which was a little fascinating. Again, I feel like they forced a lot of things. The first two movies, honestly, like maybe I'm wrong, but to me, they just didn't really feel present when I was watching this movie. Like, I don't want to say as if they didn't matter, but it just really felt weird. Because I mean, like of course, it was. I don't want to say it was predictable that Kylo Ren was going to turn to the light side. Well, I mean, but it was the fact that how they did it. It's like yeah, they showed little glimpse of it throughout the movies, but then towards the end of it, he just snap back out and just be like, yeah, like I'm a bad guy. But I mean, and then it would just change. So like then we were here and he just totally snapped back. We got a little Harrison Ford cameo, which was fantastic. I did like that. That scene was honestly one of my favorite scenes due to the kind of the reflection it had from The Force Awakens, where he said, "Oh, I know what I have to do. I just don't know if I have the strength to do it." And he is looking his father in the eye, and you see Harrison Ford gently put his hand on his face, and then the lightsaber, of course, Force Awakens, that, and then but this time he threw it, and that was like, okay, well, I mean, okay, well, now you don't got a weapon, but I mean, still, I mean, smart move. But, another thing, when, Leia did end up passing, we also got to see, like, the only reason I'm thinking of this is because when Han Solo ended up going, we got to see, sorry about that. We got to see Chewbacca kind of, kind of stressed out, and we got to see that same thing when Leia died. I really felt bad for the poor guy. We got to see a lot of different creatures, and of course Chewbacca was one of them. I don't know. I feel like in the beginning, his the way he looked, it didn't look too bad. I mean, I don't know if they like CGI'd a lot of him or what the case was in the beginning. Because, I mean, it was just, I don't, maybe we just haven't really seen too much of his eyes, but when we were looking at him play the little board game, I, like, looked at his eyes, and it was like, I don't know if it's just me, but it just looked like as if, I don't know, it looked pretty cool, and I did enjoy that. Then we got the Baba, I forget his name, the guy that ended up going deep into C-3PO's memories. He was a funny guy, like, you just understand, like, basically no words, but, I mean, he was a little character that I enjoyed. And yeah, I mean, we got, what's his name? BD, I think. A new droid. Shit. Like, I'm dead ass all over the place. Sidious, Darth Sidious, the Emperor. That him coming to power, him kind of like restoring himself was dead ass like great. Like it was. The way they like, I don't know, I don't want to say the way that like he gained the powers back, but just like the visual effect, the way like his performance was just what's his name? I always say his name wrong, so I'm not gonna try. But his performance was fantastic. I really did enjoy it. It like really did have a like old school Emperor feel, of course, which it would, of course. I mean, but still, it was just very. It really hit me. Like I was like damn, bro, like this dude is. Like, bro, shit. Like, it felt good to see him in action, and just the way like the lightning was, seeing all that. Because I mean, we haven't seen a lot of that in a while, so it was just really cool the way they kind of portrayed it and the way they showed it. At the end, of course, in the trailer, they gave away a lot in the trailer, which honestly kind of bothered me because I was waiting. Like I know, like usually when things go to hell, you're like. you're like, oh no, like, oh man, like that's, you want it to feel like that kind of, because sometimes there's always a lighter side at the end of it. Like the Battle of Crate, of course, like I wanted to feel like things were better, and I was like, yo, things are gonna get better. But then it was just like, no one answered their call. But here, somebody actually answered their call, and we saw that in the trailer with like a bunch of those ships pulling up. So we knew that was bound to happen. So since that was just a big ass moment, that of course it's not one of those scenes that they would cut out. Like sometimes you can point out different scenes in the trailer where it's like, oh yeah, this isn't like a huge scene, so it makes sense for them, cut it out. But like that scene was just something that like they're not gonna cut it out. So like when is it coming? So it only made sense for it to come towards the end. So when they were all in the dumps, when they were getting their ass handed to them, of course it was just bound to happen. It happened to be when after a lot of our soldiers were dying, but still it ended up happening. But again, we had a lot of like different things. When they ended up coming in to the atmosphere, we just see like the people on the Star Destroyer or whatever it was called, and they were saying, oh yeah, those aren't, oh, how'd they get all those Navy ships? And they're like, oh, those aren't Navy ships, those are people, because I mean, people can fight too. So I don't know, I just wish they showed a little more of that. I don't know, I do expect a lot of people to troll around. Yeah, I know, like when I'll be looking at like before I made videos, I would see like people like post, oh, 101 things you missed in Star Wars, and it would be like a little microscope, and it would like, or whatever it was called, and it would zoom in on something, and it'd zoom in on a certain area. Like I think it was Last Jedi, Force Awakens, Last Jedi trailer. It showed Rey like on the thing, and then if you look in like it showed like a little magnifying glass, and it was like zoomed in or whatever, and on the cliff behind her, it was like somebody like photoshopped Darth Maul, so it looked like he was in the background or some shit. And I'm like, dude, like relax, like right away. It's like, and I feel like people are gonna do that in the final battle scene, like end up like either photoshopping in like an old Ezra, or like even a teenage Baby Yoda. Like, wouldn't that be fantastic, bro? Like, I don't even care if it'd be photoshopped. Like, shit, like make that a movie. But again, I apologize. There's probably a lot of things that you guys might disagree with me. I'm probably going to end up making it more organized than just a separate review, because again, it's 4:30, and tomorrow's actually my birthday, so I'm actually getting taken out today, and I really want to make sure I'm a little awake and not just 4 hours of sleep. So I'm actually going to go hit the hay. But again, again, it was a big love letter. So, I mean, there was a lot of moments that I really did enjoy. Don't get me wrong. It was towards the end where I feel like the shit went wrong. I know, like I'm going to actually post a video a little later of a fanboy ranting about the whole... It's not even me. You know my voice. It's not me. But it's just nuts. You can hear the emotions. You can just... The whole thing. It was just crazy. Like, I mean... I feel like a lot of people went in there with negative attitudes due to the reviews, because that's what reviews will do to you. And me, I tried my best to go in there with like a positive outlook, and I guess it just sometimes never works out, So like, it's whatever though. I'm really looking forward to what they're gonna do next because I heard they're not gonna make another Star Wars film for quite a time. I'm not sure if it's just like another like main film, such as one of like a trilogy or whatever, or just Star Wars in general. But I heard something like that. Again, I apologize if there's something you disagree. Just let me know in the comments, and I will always answer back. I read every one of my comments, and if you're asking a question usually or giving me a comment, if it's a question, I usually always answer. If it's a comment that really doesn't need to be answered, sometimes I just heart it. But that's because I'm like my first thing I do when I wake up is look at comments because it's my favorite thing to do. So again, I will post this, and again, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review, my little input. You probably didn't, but still, it'd mean a lot if you can hit that subscribe button. We are slowing down on subs, but it'd mean a lot if you can hit that boost again. Tomorrow, I am going out, so I'm going to vlog a little bit. I'm not going to post it for probably a couple days, maybe, because this whole weekend I'm doing a lot of stuff, so I'm actually thinking of just putting it in one video instead of making more than, one vlog, because then it will just kind of get... That way I can put the action moments in, one. But still, I have a couple other things I need to react to, such as Tenet. It's called Tenet. It's a trailer, and David Dobrik's vlog, which I always get to, but I've been slacking. I saw it today, and then literally I thought the movie was at 1:45, but it was at 1:15. So we ended up getting there, and then as we were there at like 12:50, but the movie didn't even start till like 2. So great job with the 45-minute, previews. Because I mean that's why I pay for my ticket. But still, again, guys, I appreciate you guys coming by. I really do. So thank you for watching. Sorry if I pissed anybody off. If I helped you, or if you got some spoilers from me. I really didn't give out like everything play by play, so I apologize. I'm really not in the right headspace. Like, I'm dead ass tired, and but I wanted to make sure I had something for you guys tomorrow morning because I've been slacking. I've had finals, so I've been studying and I haven't really been dropping videos, and you guys have been so patient, not even saying anything like terrible or anything bad about it. You guys have been just so damn good about it, and I really I want to give you, yeah, but I can't because you're looking at it at the other end of the screen. So this is your man, Busy Braun. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace.